baseball fans, and welcome. Game 3 of the National League Wild Card Series coming your way on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Cincinnati Reds. John Shelby and Chris Singleton on the call. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
This is as good as it gets in a 3-game series, Boog. I mean, one game for all the marbles, and who knows how it's going to play out. But one thing I'm sure is we'll see the managers being very proactive. And in a situation like this, where there's no room for error, they're not going to be afraid to use every arm in the bullpen and every warm body off the bench if they have to.
Yeah, there's no saving something for tomorrow in this type of situation. Got to put it all out there on the table. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And our pitcher in this game, Darren Ray.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got it. And now one away.
Well, he locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And, you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
The other way, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Next to hit for the Rockies, Thomas McCall. There's the strike. The pitch.
One ball,
and a pitch out, but nothing going on. Ball to strike. They say it went.
1 and 2.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Back here in Cincinnati, and towing the slab, Dan Sable.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Bottom of the first, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Connie Field. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the righty deals. Line drive. Grabs it on the run. 1 down. Next for Cincinnati, Juan Ruiz. In there, and it's 0-1. And that's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. In now for the Reds, Gary Fletcher. And that's in there for strike 1. Next offering is outside. And the pitch is in for a strike. 1-2. Smash to the left side. slings to first, and that is the inning. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, top of the second, and stepping in is the speedy Paul Lincoln. And the right-hander back to work. That's in for a strike.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Foul ball there. Lincoln gets his lead at first with nobody out. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Next offering is downstairs.
It's a good take.
2 and 2.
Right through there, got him. And that's the first out. And now the right fielder, James Barnett. And that's downstairs and outside. Second inning here, no score. Runner on the go. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got to put
swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Claudio Chacin up to bat next, lays off for a ball. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the second. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Alexis Hernandez. First offering misses the mark. And now 1 and 2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here's the first baseman, Lou Sanchez. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Got it by him for the K. Now it's the second baseman, David Koo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just off the outside edge.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Out there to center. Carter racing over to make the catch. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's a speed threat. Felipe Villarreal. Villarreal, in his rookie season, hitting ninth in today's lineup. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. Gray back to work. There's a strike.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
Tapped out in front of the plate. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Villarreal aboard here at first with nobody out. Down the line, it's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third. In there. He's safe.
Back-to-back base hits. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Whitehead swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Single to right at his first trip. Lined, and that's a base hit. One run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they take a 2-run lead. And he's there with a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Righty delivers. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Smoked into left, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Paul Lincoln digging in for the Rockies. There's a strike.
0-1.
And a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. So digging in, Evan Carter. That's in there. Strike 1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone, and worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
The punch out there. That's his second strikeout. James Barnett digging in for the Rockies. In there for strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. In one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run across. The relay throw. The tag. Ow! That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Back here in Cincinnati, and now it's going to be Kevin Yamamoto. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
1-1.
You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Now a screamer into the outfield. He makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1. And here's the catcher, Orlando Gonzalez.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Into the dive, and he got it.
Batting the third baseman.
So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it. And Perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know. But, man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
And welcome back. On to the fourth. Here's Colorado's DH, Tom Diggs. First offering, and it just misses.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
He steps on the bag. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Villarreal at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Next pitch just misses. Now 1-2. Just missed.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it would be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Whips it to first, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they lead at 3. Bottom of the fourth, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Connie Field. Here comes a pitch. Strike 1.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing out.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Juan Ruiz, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1 so far. And there's the strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Carter makes the catch, and there are 2 down. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
To first, inning over. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. We played 4. It's the Rockies 3 and the Reds nothing. Back here at Great American Ballpark, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Andy Hirsch. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Gonzalez makes the grab, 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for Colorado, the left fielder.
Next for Colorado, Dave Whitehead. Line drive, leaps, and he's got it.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys in the corners because, especially when it's a right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact, and so that jump isn't always.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Rockies are down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, and now the DH, Alexis Hernandez. And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Barnett moving under this one. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
He takes it on his own. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
The second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, David Koo. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Next pitch is popped up, and he makes the catch. That is the inning. So all set for the top of the 6th. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Paul Lincoln. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside.
And there he goes. Bounce to the left side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a throw, and they can't get the out. James Barnett digging in for the Rockies. Down the line towards the corner. That one hops against the fence. 1 run is in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that one is out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0.
Well, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Chassin in the box now. No balls and a strike. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And a swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment, it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
The wind of the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And here it comes. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. And a base hit into right center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's got a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I'll tell you. Man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And that one is lifted in the air. Yamamoto makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So in now for Colorado, Dave Whitehead. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's talk.
Oh, now a great stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Bottom of the 6th. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Kevin Yamamoto. And he deals. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Yamamoto measures 6 feet 4 inches, 195 pounds, and he was born in Japan. That's towards center. Carter in position. And out number 1 on the grab.
Japan has made a major impact on Major League Baseball over these last few decades. We've seen players completely change the game.
Hit weakly on the ground. Villarreal. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Brian on. Fly to right his first time.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
The Reds hitless so far in the game. Into center. Carter under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So he's perfect through 6. On to the 7th now in game 3. It's the Rockies 7 and the Rick Sennett into the game.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Yamamoto puts it away for the out. Then there's 1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul Lincoln. That pitch in for a strike, 0-1. And a foul ball. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Nice grab on the run. 2 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Carter stands in now, looks at that one inside.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Kicks and deals. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets him. Back here. In Cincinnati, set for the last half of the 7th. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Connie Field. That one hammered but pulled foul. The pitch. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Juan Ruiz. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
He swings and fouls one off. And the pitch. Popped in the air, left side. Villarreal makes the play, and the inning is over. Reds go down quietly. They can. Welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, James Barnett. The wide to kick the pitch. Check swing, didn't go. Ball 1. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Jackson Nicholson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Chassin, batting with one down, takes a strike. On the ground, a short, could be two. Over to second for one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Rockies 7 and the Reds nothing. On to the bottom. Of the eighth. Now it's the Reds DH, Alexis Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. The 0-2. In the dirt, on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Oh, there's a three-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Next for Cincinnati, Lou Sanchez. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
Man, he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
Koo stands in now and watches strike one.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Not going their way. It's 7-0. So they turn things over to the righty, Orlando Ruiz.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Villarreal leading things off and takes a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Kicks and fires. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
On the ground. And that one handled. Tosses to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Andy Hirsch. Little chopper rolls foul. Ruiz, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a changeup.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Now here is Dave Whitehead. First pitch just misses. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Dan Sable heading back out for the bottom of the 9th as he'll look to make history. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Bottom 9 in now for the Reds, Kevin Yamamoto. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Swung on, and it's a base hit. And that puts an end to the perfect game here in the ninth. He's in there.
Oh, man, Boog, he got through 8 full innings, took the no-no into the ninth, and I really thought he was going to do it. But, you know, those last 3 outs can be so tough to get. But outside of that, he's been incredible to watch.
So, man aboard, Orlando Gonzalez, the next to hit for the Reds. Swings through that one, 0-1.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Popped in the air, left field. Whitehead hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carter settles underneath it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. So the lineup flips over. Connie Field, the next to hit for the Reds. Pulls that one foul. Yamamoto on at second with 2 down. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Next pitch misses way outside. Down to their final strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2 hit on the ground to the right side. And that's it. Series over. They are off to the NLDS. So the Colorado Rockies take game 3 and are on to the division series, Singy. This was a tough task having to play all 3 games in hostile territory, but they got it done winning 2 out of 3.
Well, you said it. Winning is always a challenge on the road, but even more so in the postseason. They showed me a lot in this series, and I think this win is going to send them into the next round feeling pretty confident about what they can accomplish here in October.
And a tough end to the season on the other side. They obviously had bigger hopes for an October run, but that'll have to wait till next year.
For our ball game tonight, for the victorious Rockies, 7 runs.